Hey barbecue family! Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode on our channel. I'm Maddie and this is Kiki and we are Canada's favorite female grill masters.
And every week we teach you how to build a barbecue out of easy to find materials or things from your local hardware store.
This week we need your help, barbecue family. We are competing in the BBQ Pitmasters of YouTube challenge.
We've got a simple barrel build for today, and the protein that we're expected to make is a chicken.
That's why we're calling upon you, barbecue family. We need your votes, okay? We need you guys to vote for your Canadian barbecue sisters.
This competition's not gonna win itself, honey. Let's get grilling.
Let's go! Yeah.
Flame like this, you want to make sure to start the fire very, very early. This is going to take a really, really long time to get it so the coals burn down so we're able to cook on top. And all we need to do is start with some bunched up paper. This is just newspaper. And then what we're going to do is this is some cedar kindling and we're just going to build sort of like a little teepee here. Once we've got our teepee shape, we're going to light the paper.
Ugly drum smoker. So this green beauty used to store sweet potato juices, but we still did a burn off. So all that means is we've dumped a whack load of charcoal into the bottom of the smoker and just let it burn up. Today we're cooking our chicken with the minion method. So you'll see in the bottom of our ugly drum smoker here that we have some unlit charcoals as well as some wood. So that is apple wood that actually was cut from Kiki's property. It doesn't get cooler than that, along with some wild cherry wood that was also cut from Kiki's property. All we had to do to make this barrel into an ugly drum smoker is just cut some holes in it. So we've cut holes here and here and here and here and some along the bottom, and then we've just put some rebar through here, so we're going to be hanging our chicken directly over top of the coals. Juices are going to drip down into the charcoal and it's going to make for a delicious flavor. Now it's time to dump those coals. Just like with every barbecue experience, you got to get the lid on so that the grill can preheat.
We're going head to head against Aim 'em and Claim 'em in this barbecue competition, and our protein is a whole smoked chicken. We're gonna start off with the smoked chicken, but you know how we roll. We are not gonna stop there. We're also gonna smoke a squash because we're turning this smoked chicken into smoked chicken and smoked squash pierogies. You're gonna win. I just can feel it in my bones. The reason we're gonna win is because we are gonna sprinkle on some of this magic dust, and that is our house blend barbecue rub. Since this chicken is going to be hanging from rebar in our smoker, we have to make sure it's as compact as possible to ensure that the chicken is going to smoke evenly. To do that, we're just going to use some butcher's twine and tie it up.
Chicken's been on for 2 hours. I think it's time to give it a check. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, that skin.
Oh yes.
How's the squash doing? Oh, the squash looks good too.
Nice and smoky in here.
Our chicken's cooked to a perfect internal temperature of 165 degrees. Now it's time to get it off the grill so we can start shredding it.
We're gonna get together our pierogi filling, and it all starts with that beautiful smoked squash. We spoon the filling out, add some of that delicious smoked chicken, bacon, provolone cheese, our house blend rub, and green onions. Now that our filling's ready, it's time to roll out our homemade pierogi dough. Picked up this pierogi cutter from a secondhand store, and it is our favorite shape to do pierogies. It's perfectly round, not too big and not too small. key to pierogies is to not overload them. So you might be thinking, well, Maddie and Kiki, I love the filling. It tastes so good. Everybody's thinking that, but you don't want to overload them or they're just going to explode once they hit the water. We figured out that half a tablespoon seems to be the sweet spot of having enough filling in your mouth, but not too much that they're going to blast open. In order to seal the pierogi, you want to take the outside and sort of stretch it out to make sure that you have ample enough space to be able to seal it. And then all you're going to do is take your fingers and crimp the edges shut just like that, making sure to press hard to ensure they are going to seal. Perfect pierogi every time.
Our water's boiling and it's time to get these delectable pierogies in there to go for a swim. Could just eat the pierogies boiled right out of the water with some sour cream and green onions. But you guys know we like to kick things up a notch, so we are gonna add some butter to our cast iron skillet here and get them all browned on each side. Browned butter, sage, and squash were made for each other. We're throwing in some fresh sage.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, oh my goodness. That caramelized outside.
That brown butter and sage. They're basically like browning butter right now. Oh, I am excited about this.
Not only did we build a smoker for this, not only did we smoke a chicken and a squash for this, but we actually cooked over an open fire grill, which if anyone has done that out there, that is definitely not as easy as it looks.
No, but it is totally worth it because it does add such an intense flavor to this dish. And I got a little jealous because of these chicken and bacon pierogies that we made vegan pierogies just for me using just the smoked squash and the sage, which I have a feeling are going to be just as tasty.
You guys know, whenever we do this, we like to do the over, under, or twist and turn.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. That smoked chicken is really singing its song. We definitely recommend smoking your chicken with cherry and apple. It's such a nice flavor profile on that smoked chicken.
And the vegan ones with just the smoked squash are equally as tasty. Oh, you got some cheese billowing in the wind, honey. It's caught in your hair.
Is it? That's something I haven't had happen.
I turned around and you were like, ugh. These are fantastic. You got that sweetness, the earthiness from the sage. These are a real winner. So if you have a vegan in your life, you're gonna want to smoke a squash. It makes such a difference versus cooking it in the oven.
Now we really need your help, barbecue family. We are calling on you guys to help us win this competition. We want you guys to head over to Smokin' Joe's page. I think that's where he's gonna have the polls and vote for your barbecue sisters.
Please, please vote for us, barbecue family.
And on that note, this tastes so good.